Hey guys, in this video I'll be reacting to Andrew Tate funny moments, and I hope this video is funnier than the last one that I watched. It's a 19-minute video, so there's probably gonna be some funny moments here. Let's see.
Top G, or you can also call me Trigger Dawn. It's another name I just developed. Trigger Dawn. Because I'm that guy.
Oh, because
That's Top G. Who's Top G? That's Top G. Oh, I thought his name was Trigger Dawn. Oh, maybe his name is Trigger Dawn. Doesn't matter which one it is. You don't want to mess with Top G Trigger Dawn. So you can call him whatever you want, but we're going to go with Top Boss for now. All I did was
okay, that's not funny, but talking about the weapon, I wish it was easy like that to have weapon here, because the bad people doesn't really care if weapons are allowed or not. They are gonna have it anyway, so at least the good people should also have access to it so they can defend themselves, their family, because it's like two countries, one in war with another, and the bad country have a bunch of weapons because they don't really care, and the good country is against weapon, so they don't have any, but they just lose the war to the bad country just because this is a dumb decision to not have any weapon, since the bad guys are gonna have them anyway. So yeah,
for me, made $100,000 in a month. I gave her about 25% of that money. She got 25 grand, I got 75 grand.
I mean,
you're sitting there going, that's
25% a month
exploitative.
is
Why'd
not
you give her
that
so
bad.
little? So little. I'm the genius behind it. I'm the tech. I'm the emotional support. I'm the one who told her what to say and what to do. She's just the face of it all. 25% is a huge margin. When you work in McDonald's, do you get 25% of what you ring up on the till? You get less than 1%. I overpaid them all. I made women millionaires. I'm a feminist. I'm a good man. I don't take advantage of women.
Okay, he's just trying to be funny, saying he's a feminist, but I agree that 25% is a huge margin, because if we take YouTube, for example, you are the content creator, you do 100% of the work, and they get, I think, 45-50% without doing anything. They just give you the platform for you to publish your videos, and then you had to do 100% of the work for 50% of the money. And 25% of the money, like he's giving his girls there, it's a lot if the only thing that they need to do is to show their face and do what he tells them to do. That's a lot of money.
Saved by the Yellow Jackets.
So we saved the day. The train arrived on time. I got out of the train, I was a little bit tired, I'd been up drinking the night before, but the tree was in the middle, so I gave the tree an expertly timed sidekick, split
That's
it in
why
half.
I don't take
You took both
everything they
pieces.
say seriously. I don't get mad when they say some dumb shit, because obviously they are trying to be funny. They exaggerate on a lot of things, and for me it's funny. I have sense of
Threw
humor.
them left and the right. Everyone was super
I'm not
impressed.
like these
But
people that
because I was
get
throwing the kick,
triggered
I
for
couldn't
anything.
record on the phone.
I already recorded the guys with the chainsaws.
Look at his face.
Fuck you.
Wages. You need the wages. 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 Wages are wages anyway. Someone has to cook the fries, dumbass. Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass. We have 5- and 6-year-olds.
That's true.
Trying to pretend they're
Some
transgender.
people don't care about
A 5-year-old
making
doesn't
their
even know his
life
address,
better,
doesn't even know his phone
so
number.
just flip
and
the
you want to tell me this
burgers.
5-year-old's intelligent enough to work out he's not a dude? He's never even fucked anybody. He's never had a boner. How is this person intelligent and grown up and mature enough to make a
Okay.
decision on gender?
I
Hello?
have no idea how they allow these things to happen.
Shut up, kid. If you have a child, the best thing you can do is never, ever post about it on social media, because I can absolutely guarantee nobody gives a fuck. I can guarantee you, Jacob just had his first food and he's 2. No one gives a fuck if Jacob lives or dies, let alone eats food. That's the first thing.
I don't think that's
and
true.
taking that into consideration,
A lot of people
it's
like
very
seeing
difficult to explain how much
babies
people
and kids
don't
and things.
care about an ultrasound. Baby's not even born. Baby's not even finished growing. It's half a deformed baby in a black and white image. No one gives a fuck.
What you're saying is Jacob's crackers, basically.
Jacob's crackers. From now on, next time I see an ultrasound, every ultrasound I see, I'm going to take and make it as my own display picture. for zero reason. I'm gonna see some other person's ultrasound of their shit kid. I'm gonna take it and make it my own display picture, and then update my status saying I'm so excited I can't wait, and wait for the hate mail to start from the father or the mother or someone, and just sit there and just pretend I have no idea why they're upset. On here talking about my producing's bad. You ain't never thrown your debit card at a bitch and bought a $17,000 coat because you were drunk and bored, ever. You ain't ever wore it, fucked her. You ain't ever split up with her and fucked her friend. You don't know about me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm the guy you leave in the desert to die, and 2 days later I pull up at your house in a Lambo. In a mink coat.
Trying to get a nut. Now get on out here. Don't touch that coat.
That's what I say to your bitch. Don't touch that coat. Touch the dick.
Okay, some parts like that, I don't think.
Ask yourself
they're
a
funny.
question.
You're just bragging.
Is this little electric, my little plug? Ooh, let me get my little plug and plug it into my Tesla. Maybe I can get an erection one day. Is this the man you are? Are you a little, my little electric plug?
More gasoline, please.
More gasoline, more dead dinosaurs to put inside of my 6.5 liter V12. Thank you very much. 812 horsepower. Oh, let me get my electricity. No thanks. Dead animals from millions of years ago. Fuel my internal combustion engine. Valves, fire, explosions.
Carbon dioxide, global warming, dead forests, dead trees.
Fuck you, Greta. Little hoe.
When he talks about the Tesla, people get mad, but you can see that he's just
Yes.
joking.
There's nowhere else to sleep. I can't just sleep outside.
This is not human.
Oh, I think
This is
I've
not
seen
fit
this
for you.
before. There is a
You're not
bed,
human.
and then
So you slept on the floor all
a
night.
guy just slept on the floor.
Why didn't you sleep in the bed? Well, bed.
Must be thinking, this guy's gonna make me sleep on the floor all night. When just needed to get the bed.
You know what? I was curious what this was last night, but I didn't even look.
No, you must wear a mask. You must wear a mask. Bro, you want to fight me over a fucking mask? Come, somebody put a fucking mask on. He shits himself and walks up. Back in the Rari, go fuck the Spanish bitch, conquer their country. That's right, Spaniards. I took her, she's done with. Done. I took your prize possession. She's messed up. Whichever Spanish man gets with her next, he'll be like, why is she always starting arguments with me? Why is she never happy? Because she's dreaming of the night she had with me. She's unhappy with you and you'll never be able to please her. She's widowed forever. It's done. Fuck you, Spain. I might have gone easy on her pussy if it wasn't for that little fucking Pedro motherfucker coming to me trying to tell me to do shit. That's what happened. That's what happened. All these other dorks on Twitter.
He's mixing some truth with his jokes,
With your fucking
which is
keys.
great.
Who the
So-
fuck drives a Tesla? There's no man alive in a Tesla I couldn't kick the living fuck out of. I will drag you from your Tesla by your
I
neck.
think that's true, but I
In
think
front of your
Teslas
bitch, and
are
you won't do nothing. And I'll get back in my Lamborghini,
cars.
fucking fully spec, Evo. I will not have sons who are too busy buying NFTs and saying, oh, I made a little bit of money and have skinny little arms and go to crypto conventions and be dorks. I will not have nerds as children. I refuse to have a nerd carry the name Tate. If my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
Jesus Christ.
He left.
Instagram
You
and
can
your
see that.
family
He's
following
joking.
them on Instagram?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Say again? Again?
Your family. Your sister is following her on Instagram.
Is
Sorry,
this
I didn't hear
Romanian
You like the
language?
noise?
Bottom?
Are you a naughty boy? Are you a naughty
Never
boy?
seen.
Okay, stop it.
You know what jizz means in English?
Report, you must be so annoying.
I'll enlighten you, don't worry about that. Spirit jizz. First, we're gonna take you to the spirit world. Here. Come on, new spirit world. Ooh, I'm so deep. Ooh, don't mess with this stuff. It so messes with your mind. Ooh. Jizz fest. Spirit vodka. And again, look at pussy. Show the spirit world. Give you experience you'll never forget. About to meet the devil. Say jizz. Say jizz. Look at the camera, say jizz.
What do you say?
Look at the camera.
Cheers.
Even I didn't know what that is
J-I-Z-Z.
until yesterday.
Jizz?
Jizz.
Jizz?
Jizz.
What is that?
Let me see.
Yeah. Why is he laughing?
What you is a little bitch? You're my Andrew motherfucking Tate. You ain't gonna button up shit. I'll walk into the fucking most premier establishment you can name with my shirt unbuttoned, so every bitch in there knows I cheat. This is my cheat. Listen, my girls say to me all the time, you leave your top undone, you look like a cheater. Because I am
People
not a
really
cheater.
take this
I'm a
seriously.
cheater and I'm a liar. And I will fuck every bitch in this fucking place. All of y'all. All get fucked. So I leave the top undone. It's like a warning. You know those little frogs that are like toxic colors? That's me. That's what I do. I just walk in. You just know I'm bad news. The guys know I'm bad news. You don't want to fight this guy. The bitch know I'm bad news. Everyone knows I'm just bad news. When you put a shirt on,
His face.
do your little buttons up. Because you don't want anyone to look at you. Don't want to show your fucking shitty ass flabby chest. I'm a G.
I mean, I like to
So do not email me
keep
again.
the top buttons unbuttoned. I don't even know how to say that, but all the way like he's using, man. That's
I want my
so
shirts
good.
undone. I do what I do because I can do it. I happen to like it. And if you could do what I do, you would do it. But you can't. No more stupid questions. Me walking down the street, like, Tate, how you been? I'm like, fuck you, fuck your mum, get away from me.
From feminist Clara, coming all the way from Swansea. She says, don't you find...
Why is a feminist watching me?
Well, she says the following. She's addressed it to me. She said, David, don't you find Andrew despicable with women?
See, hey,
But they, for some reason, they don't like it, but they keep watching. I don't know why, but they actually like it because they keep watching.
feminist, why are you watching me? You're trying to offend yourself. It's like, why would an antelope go watch a lion eat an antelope and just stand there and just say, that's wrong,
Yeah,
shouldn't do
that's
that.
what I
Like,
said.
why? There's nothing good's gonna come of it. The lion, me, isn't gonna give a fuck what you think. So why are you even watching me? A. B, what have I said that's despicable? I believe that men and women are made to be together. I believe a woman can fuck who she wants. I believe a man can fuck who she wants. I don't think there's anything wrong with a man fucking as many hot girls as he wants to. If he wants to be married and have one girl, good. If he wants to have 100,000 girls and never be married for the rest of his life, good. If a woman wants to go out there and be a prostitute and make her money and fuck guys and be a stripper, good. If a girl wants to be a virgin and meet one guy and marry him, good. I believe everyone should be free to do what they want. So I'm not sexist in any regard. I believe I'm a young man and I don't have to get married if I don't want to, and I'm allowed as many girlfriends as I want to have, and they're allowed to do whatever they want to do. They haven't got to be with me. If they want to be with me, it's their decision. So, Clara, get the fuck off my page. Because I know you're only watching it because you want me anyway. Let's cut the bullshit. You've been hanging around too many vegans, too many vegetarians, too many pussy-ass men. That's why you've grown this stupid-ass attitude thinking you're special. Oh, I'm Clara. I'm a feminist. As soon as you say you're a feminist, any man who continues to talk to you is a bitch. If we went on a date and you said I'm a feminist, I would just say, okay, back in a minute. I'd stand up and I'd walk. That'd be the end of our conversation. We'd never talk again. So any man you talk to right now is such a weak version of man. Of course you're a feminist. You don't know what a man is. You don't know what a man is. You've never been around a man. You're around little weak versions of men, and that's why you think you know, oh, I'm a feminist. Women are just as powerful as men. This bollocks. Listen, come hang with a real G. Come hang with a real man. I will defeminize you. Guaranteed within a week, you'll be like, Ross, Tate's smarter than me. He can definitely whoop my ass. He's got more money in the bank, and he can do a ton of things I cannot do. I take it all back. I'm gonna cut my dreadlocks off. I'm gonna start behaving, cooking, cleaning, getting naked when Tate says so. Come hang with me. I'll defeminize you. Fuck you, Clara. Next question.
I don't even understand why these feminists get so angry against him, because that's his choice of life. He's not like forcing everyone to do the same thing as he does. He says why he does those things and don't force anyone to do the same. But for some reason, feminists want him to live his life different. And that's really annoying. Not only with feminists, but anyone who wants to change other people's lives to live the way they want to live. That's annoying as fuck.
Box from Clara. She says, I'm thinking about applying.
I look forward to it. Clark, you're very welcome. I'll get you a one-way flight. That's a genuine offer. Have you ever watched Best Gore? Best Gore is like all these videos of the terrible things happening in the world. People getting their heads chopped off, or like drug cartels chopping people up with chainsaws, or people getting shot in the face and all that kind of stuff. I watch all these things, and I don't watch them because I'm some kind of sicko. I watch them to try and desensitize myself. Because imagine one day you're sitting in Paris, you're sitting there having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive in, take one terrorist out, next get the AK, go Rambo, take out all of fucking Pakistan with a G. I don't play games.
Jokes aside, that might actually be a good way
You're
to
broke! You're
desensitize.
fucking poor! If you're a multimillionaire and you're a boring one, you're not a fun one like me, like big
You're
cigars,
broke.
fast cars. If you're one of the really boring ones and you have all the time in the world because you're rich and you want to cook, sure, waste your time, right?
Man, even
But if you're
I
not
don't
a
wanna
multimillionaire,
cook.
your
It's
time is
annoying
extremely
as fuck.
important as a man. That needs to be dedicated towards world conquest. There's no need to prepare food. Either order some food, which can be done very cheaply and very healthily. You get rotisserie chicken in a bag of salad.
I mean, but here is not very cheap to just
Or instruct a
order
female
food
to
all the
provide
time, so I gotta
sustenance.
cook it. Spend
Cook.
some minutes doing it,
And get
but
back
it's
to world
annoying,
conquest.
so I
You
get
got
it.
better things to do. So I'm sitting there, my friend's cooking his meal, and I start telling him, you're a jackass, you're gonna be poor forever. What do you mean? Because you're cooking. So, well, everyone cooks. Everyone's broke. Doesn't that prove me right? That proves me totally right. I can't think of anything more stupid for a man to do. Not everybody. You're broke, you cook, you're a jackass. Oh, you ain't got Lambo? I bet you cook food, don't you, bro? Boom, boom, boom. Some fucking dork takes a bunch of steroids, he's a tough guy. Yeah, but you know what? A real man cooks a real steak. You know, when I cook my steak, I do it like a real man does. You know what a real man does? A real man gets in the cage.
Maybe that's the
A real man
secret
cooks four-time kickboxing.
secret to
A real
get
man has
rich.
$13 million.
I
A
gotta
real man has
stop
7
cooking.
supercars. A real man has a property portfolio. A real man has the police chief of the city he lives in on fucking speed dial. That's what a real man does. A real man doesn't sit in his fucking broke ass house with his ugly ass wife cooking steak. That's bullshit. You think you're a real man because you managed to cook a steak. That is a cop out. That is the ultimate symbol of failure. If you're gonna say that your credentials for masculinity are putting meat on a fucking stove. Do you know how I cook a steak as a real man? I instruct one of my 7 girlfriends. Me, now. Boom. It turns up perfect. Tabasco on the side. Nice glass of ice water. I ain't gonna do shit. That's how a real man cooks a steak. If you think you're gonna find a man with options
I
who's
get
gonna
it. To
genuinely,
have more
genuinely
important
never
things to
ever
do,
consider those options
I
ever,
think he is
then
a
he's just a
waste of
low value
time.
dude. That's the reality of the game. The reality of the game is if the guy has choices, he's gonna consider those choices. I know it's unfortunate, right? But I'm telling you, a man can be head over heels in love. I can love you with all my heart. I can be ready to die for you, take a bullet for you. But I'll still fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like it when he says, because of the way he says, he's not that aggressive with them.
Break the spine. A crumbling ball. Let me tell you what, every time I hear about these motherfuckers who they're dating, it was like Lewis Hamilton, he's dating Nicole Susan. I'm like, do you know how many Miami Heat players and big-ass black basketball players the size of you run both? Fuck that bitch before. You think Lewis Hamilton, the 5'1" vegan, is making any kind of impression? No fucking way! Driving around in no car. Like a fucking... Hey, go now.
Where the fuck are they? Watching a race? Something like that on a yacht?
There's a midget in a car.
Looks like it. Looks like it's a yacht.
From Moscow, no?
I'm Russian, but I'm not from Moscow.
Oh, where
I'm from Latvia.
Oh, you're Latvian.
Well, I'm Latvian that speaks Russian and doesn't understand any Latvian.
I went to Riga and a taxi tried to rob me.
Really?
Yeah, in Latvia. And I heard they're very crazy with Corona. Is that true? They have a lot of rules and masks and things up
Oh
there.
my gosh, that's crazy down there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now they've had like, if you don't have a vaccine, you can't go to a supermarket.
Yeah.
You can go only to like a corner shop.
Lithuania's the same. Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, they're all like
They're just going crazy now.
See, when you leave, everything falls apart. You need to go back and take control.
No, I'm not going to go. No, whilst all this corona stuff is going.
Go back and become the queen and just end it all. I'll help you.
They don't have a kingdom.
Come here, baby.
You Enjoy your coffee.
Thank you.
I mean, this clip is not funny. It's just trying to get some
This
pussy.
isn't the real world. Real
Well,
world's
it's not the real world. I'm not gonna go to a casino, make a bunch of money, sit in a spa, for Musalapian bitch, and fucking. Welcome to the real world. Though.
It's not the real world. Real world's cold and hard.
Not my world.
You got scammed, dumbass. This is the fucking label. Stupid. You look like a kid.
There are people to disappoint them. Your lovely cousins who have let you come here and be a millionaire are upset with the way you're conducting yourself.
Because I have casts on.
Why is his hands like
You look
that?
like a geek.
Did I take them
Was he fighting? I don't think he
And
fights.
if you look like a geek, you must be a
Sure.
geek. And you're hanging around me looking like a geek. Embarrassing me in front of Rumfold. Because you're out of action, because you cut your pinkies. And two, because you look like a fucking geek with those gloves on your hands. I can't hang around with
We
you.
have to replace Luke until he.
Take off
It's Romania.
the casts. You look like a geek. You're bringing shame on this family.
Today, he can recite pi to 200 decimals. That's nice. But you look like a geek. So who gives a fuck? Because you ain't gonna get laid. You're gonna go in the club start reciting pi to a hoe?
You can remember a lot of things that's useful
Dork.
in life, but recite pi?
And here he
This
is,
is just a
In a onesie.
useless thing to do.
looking like a geek, bragging about the fact he has YouTube followers because outside of YouTube, both of these men are nothing. Look at the dork, the last guy who played Spider-Man. He looks like a geek. I know the easy answer
Every
is, hey, give us
Spider-Man
money.
looks like a geek.
But you know what? Even if I
So,
gave
yeah.
you money, you'd still be a geek. You'd just be a rich geek.
It's literally snowing. It's snowing. You can hear the snow. If they could feel this, it's cold. It's ice.
Shut the fuck up. There's no light without dark. There's no warm without fucking cold. Sometimes it's cold. That's how life works. If you ever experienced any fucking pain in your life, you'd understand that you sit here in the cold and you shiver and you think of, it doesn't matter, because soon I'll be warm again. Yes, we're fucking cold. Sorry, Luke. I'm sorry Luke's cold. Oh no, it was nice and warm in Chipotle when Luke was working in fucking Chipotle before he flew him across the Atlantic living with his fucking millionaire cousins.
Bought him a Ferrari.
Bought you a Ferrari, 2 days in a fucking tent, you're crying your eyes out. You're not gonna fucking die. Stop crying.
How much
It's
alcohol
cold.
these
we
guys
went fucking
drink?
camping and started snowing. What are the Lord of fucking Earth?
I mean, not
You want
Andrew,
the
but
fucking heaven, fix the clouds?
Tristan
Fuck
is
you.
drinking
It's cold.
all the
So what?
time. And almost
Cold,
all of the
fucking straightener,
clips.
you dickhead.
He must
Snow
be
straightener.
drunk
You're so
90%
fucking cold.
of the
Go out to the
time.
fucking cold right now. I'll knock you out fucking cold, you cunt. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not even cold.
Obviously drinking like that. How can he be cold? Okay, that's the end basically. And this one was a little bit better than the last one. There were some better clips in this one, but in general I think the things he says most of the time is just exaggerating to make fun of something, to be funny, and to piss some people off, obviously, because this gets views. But yeah, nothing much happened here, nothing too controversial. I think it was just a normal funny moments of Andrew. Let me know what you think.